with you. If I ask you to develop the safety guidelines for tree cutting operation, that itself become project based learning. Project based learning was widely Mr. John Dewey, widely recognized as the father of modern project based learning. In his work in way back in 1897, Pedagogical Creed, he argued that classroom should be a miniature community where children learn through constructive activities and learning by doing. If we compare both problem based learning or project based learning, in problem based learning we are talking about the solutions only. Solution in terms of some recommendations, solution in terms of some presentations. But in project based learning we are talking about some artifacts, maybe certain prototype, maybe certain product or services. If you compare in problem based learning, we are having a problem, we do the investigation, we provide the solutions. So solutions can be in terms of action or maybe strategy. In project based learning, we take up a challenge, design a project, and ultimately coming out with prototype, app, or maybe some model. If I go into the various steps of a project based learning, we drive the questions, maybe the real world challenges, starting with the learning. Student investigate, explore, and learn. They collaborate, team, plan, discuss, and make decisions. And here comes a major role, that is student create a product, model, campaign, app, or a prototype. And ultimately presentations in terms of sharing the solutions with the authentic audience. And ultimately the artifacts or the products in terms of outcome. Like example can be, how can we reduce the vehicle pollutions? Maybe they can do the research, emission and impact, apply science and mathematics, design and build prototype, and present solutions to the expert. Maybe outcomes can be electric vehicle model. Life, if at all one of the problem is global warming, the project can be given to the students. They are asked to create their own mobile app concept that addresses some aspect of the phenomena. What they can do, they can research global warming and their impact, learn principle of user interface design, develop a proposal and prototype for their app, present their final product to an audience. So how can we distinguish between project and problem based learning? In problem based learning, we start with a problem specified by the teacher. The goal is to develop the solutions. In project based learning, we start with the driving questions. The goal is for the student to control and create a project. If on a similar case like pothole on the road, if I give the challenge to the student to design the ultimate artifact, what they can do the entire process, and they can come out with solution in terms of smart road guardian. They can design a mobile app which can report the pothole, take the photograph, location and detailed, GPS location can be taken place, track the status, dashboard and better road. This is the solution they can provide in terms of project based learning. As far as women safety is concerned, again they can have their final product. They can research user need, define the problem, design a solution, create the prototype, maybe get feedback, refine and enhance the feedback, showcase the final solution to community and empower women safety. This is what they can do, if at all. Maybe some safety mobile app, maybe in terms of safe route mapping, emergency alerting system and all those things. This can be the project based learning based on that particular scenario. Now let me share with you some of the scenario. Now you need to tell me whether it is project based or a problem based. A village faced frequent power cut, making street light unsafe at night. Engineering students were tasked with designing a solar power street lighting system with a specified budget. This is a project based learning. A municipal corporation wanted to improve the waste collection efficiency. Students were challenged to develop a smart waste management solutions. Again, a project based learning. So you have to choose the right path, or maybe you have to give the right path to the students. Use problem based learning when the learning objective is to master a specific concept. Maybe you want to develop the analytical and problem solving skills, or the time frame is shorter or contained a single subject. You can always go with the project based learning when the goal is a deep multidisciplinary explorations. You want the student to develop projects. The time frame is longer and result in a tangible product for an authentic audience. So let me end the discussion. The foundation, both problem based learning and project based learning grow with the rich soil of experiential learning. In problem based learning, we begin with a problem to derive the learning of specific concept, culminating in a solutions. In project based learning, we begin with the questions to derive a broad inquiry, culminating in a student centric created product or performance. Let me tell you one last thing. When chosen correctly, both are powerful, authentic approaches that put student at the center of their own learning. In the end, let me complete. In problem based learning and project based learning, we start with a problem, we start with the questions. It is teacher directed focus, student driven focus. Maybe designing of an app, maybe investigating a particular injury. In the end, let me finish up this particular talk with an example of a Chinese bamboo tree. See, we cannot expect the result in one day or maybe 1 month or maybe 1 year. But of course, if continuous effort is being done, we can see a lot of changes. Let us take the example of Chinese bamboo tree. In 5 years and 3 months, Chinese bamboo tree grew to the size of 80 feet. 80. But let me tell you one thing. First 5 years, you are not able to see even a single piece of tree on the ground. It will look like as if it is a clear ground. And the next 3 months, it reaches to the height of 80 feet. So in the end, what I am trying to convey over here is, if experiential based learning, problem based learning, or maybe the project based learning, if it is taken in a right fashions, we all can create students in the form of Chinese bamboo tree. Thank you very much. Thanks for your patience listening.